Who this? Oh, alright, okay.
You don't listen, do you? Attractive men seldom do. I suppose they don't have to.
Ethel, are you flirting with me?
You asked me where the tools are. I told you I don't have them.
Well, I find that difficult to believe, given your extraordinary success.
Do you think that the only way a woman can be successful is by using magic? Supernatural and sexist. You really are a nightmare, aren't you?
Oh, come on. You can't deny the tools have helped you. They've certainly kept you from looking your age.
Now who's flirting? When I left Roderick, I traded the sand and the helm for my life in America.
And the ruby?
The ruby, as you know, it does have the power to make dreams come true, but it also makes nightmares come true. My son John took the ruby from me, and then the ruby took John.
Oh, where is it now?
I don't know. Don't want to know.
You're lying.
You're lying, Ethel.
You don't have to lie. In fact, you don't have to say a word.
Dude, are his eyes mouths?
Every thought, every feeling.
Regret this, I promise you.
What makes you think that?
I don't need dreams tools. I have my own.
Bro, what the fuck? A lot of power things in this show that I don't understand.
Thanks for burying me in such a shallow grave this time.
Okay, so he knew he'd come back to life. Okay.
Who gave you an egg?
You did.
I didn't give you an egg. Why would I give you an egg?
It's an apology for murdering me.
Have I ever apologized for murdering you?
Oh, it's another gargoyle.
It's a baby gargoyle.
He thinks leaving this creature on my doorstep makes up for Gregory.
Do you think it can?
He's rather cute, isn't he?
I think I'll call him Irving.
Irving? You can't name a gargoyle Irving, you gully guts.
I like Irving.
Man, that other guy needs to chill out.
Gargoyle names always begin with a G. Gormagon, Gladstone, Ganymede.
All right then. Gerving.
Gerving.
It starts with a G. It doesn't have to be Gerving. It can be.
Dude, this guy is scary. Bro. Insane.
Christine. Hi, I'm Jackie. I'll be you inside today. If you could just put this on for me.
Thank you.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, Jackie.
I'll leave you in Sam's capable hands.
Thank you, Jackie.
What the fuck?
Welcome back, Misty.
Thank you, Sam.
She's so polite. Man, there's a lot going on in this show. It's trying to keep up.
Hello, Johnny.
Oh, what?
Mum.
How are you, Johnny? Are you well?
Same as ever, slightly bored, highly medicated. The days are all the same in prison,
Hospital, John, not prison.
if it pleases you to think so.
What did the doctor say? How's your therapy going?
Is that your way of asking me if I've forgiven you yet?
You're fine, aren't you, darling? You've come a long way. I'm proud of you.
That's
You're trying to
crazy.
convince me or yourself?
Like, we see someone as a baby, and then we just jump cut to them as a middle-aged man.
Need to talk.
Well, it goes well for either of us. Perhaps I should ask the guard to come in and referee.
We need to talk about the ruby.
This is insane, man. This is insane.
I mean, Goldie. I'll call you Goldie for Kane's sake, but I think of you as Irving, really, in my heart. He can't help it. It's not his fault. It's who he is. It's who we are. The first murderer, the first victim. This is our story. Do you even know what a story is? Should I tell you one? It's a secret story. It's a story about two brothers who loved each other very, very much. And they were very nice to each other. Nice and kind and brotherly, you know? And the elder brother never harmed the younger brother, ever. And they didn't live in different houses. They lived together in the same house. And they'd be happy. I don't mind getting murdered, honestly. If that's what makes Kane happy, then, hey, what are brothers for, eh, little brother? Come on, then. Shall we say good morning to Kane? Oh, I'll be...
Ask where you're off to, sire.
London.
Did you not just spend the last 100 years there? Sorry. Why London?
The sand was sold there. When I have it back, I will seek out my helm. In hell.
Oh dear. Then will you grant me one favor? Before you go, take a raven with you.
No more ravens.
If not for you, then for me. A raven can go back and forth between realms. Keep me informed.
I do not need a minder. I am Dream of the Endless.
Yes, and Dream of the Endless always has a raven.
Jessamine was the last. If this Constantine is anything like her ancestor, she will serve me well enough. She is only human.
He doesn't want the Raven because he doesn't want the Raven because he was emotionally attached to the previous one. He doesn't want a new one. Wow, these effects are fantastic, man.
Possibly go wrong.
God damn. This main character is very stoic, so it's like, whoa, oh my god. He died and he's back here.
Good. You've returned, and just in time too. His lordship will be pleased.
Where is his Dream?
He's away. Again. For the moment.
He's out there looking for his tools, isn't he?
He will be coming back.
Well then, I better get a move on.
Where are you going?
Back to the waking world. To freedom. Just try sometime.
Dreams and nightmares do not belong in the waking world.
Oh, it turns out I fit right in.
Have you no loyalty to your creator?
Why should I? There's no loyalty to us.
You misunderstand him, Corinthian.
Oh no, I see him for what he is. He doesn't give a fuck about you or me. He only cares about himself. His kingdom. Well, he can have it. 'Cause I am leaving, and I am never coming back.
He will come after you.
Well, then if he does, he won't be coming back either. Can't change him. Can't save him either.
So he's just like someone he's like the Agent Smith of this. He's like a rogue nightmare who just does whatever he wants. Well, that was that was really interesting. This episode was a lot more complex. A lot more things happened. Like, I just have so many questions, and hopefully they'll start to answer them. Like, the Ethel girl, what was that on her necklace that was able to defeat him? Just so many power moves going on that I didn't 100% understand, and I hope, it was slowly getting into the territory of plot convenience. It's like, okay, this person needs to do this, so he needs a snake, so he magically gets a snake, and they don't need to explain it. It just needs to feel like it makes it's understandable, so I am worried that I hope that kind of stuff doesn't continue, and that the things in this world have a power balance of understanding of why one thing defeats another, and the vibe of this show is very interesting. It's just a guy. The plot so far is interesting. I mean, right now he's just getting back his tools, and he just wants to basically just get his power back, and he wants to defeat this nightmare guy. But I hope there's more. I think most definitely there will be something more to it than that. But yeah, I'm trying to see what the main, overall arc message of the whole story is. And there's 10 episodes, and they're each an hour, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot more to it than just him finding his tools and getting his power back. But man, visually it is absolutely stunning. But yeah, the main character, I guess they call him Morpheus, which is interesting. He's a really dry, I wouldn't say he's boring, but he's very emotionally dry. He doesn't really react to what's happening that much. I hope that they flesh out the characters more to explain why they are the way they are. There was a interesting, tone is the most important thing in stories, I think. And there was a very interesting tonal shift between Morpheus, I guess, and the Cain and Abel, because you're supposed to laugh when he dies and he comes back, which is like dark humor, which is like, the first time we were supposed to laugh at something in this whole show. Never once was there any much humor. So, I thought it's very interesting, very wild, and, I'm still trying to see emotionally what the story is. From an emotional standpoint, what is the emotional conflict, if he has one, that he's going through, or what any characters are going through right now. I think I like the first episode a bit more, I'm excited to continue watching. Thanks.